G'day, this is Nathan from the Star Trek Continuum mod team, back for the fifth video in the old to new HOD demonstration. Now, you may notice here that our badge squares from the last video have been done, and I've also updated the textures for use there. Now, you may notice that the dark green paneling has been removed from where the badge is going to sit. You occasionally have issues with darker textures underneath badges, so I've taken the liberty of taking that out there. Now, we'll need a material for each of the badges to use so that the game knows that it's a badge. So to create that, we go into our material editor and we'll need to clone the material that the badge is actually using. So that's this KA-01 material here. So to clone it, just hold down Shift and drag the top of it up out of the way. You'll need to then name it, so double click on one of the other materials to get the correct parameters and just paste that into the top of that one there. Now the shader at the end there is going to be badge, and the name of the material is going to be something like badge. I'm going to call it badge top because I have two badges. So we then make that visible in the viewport, and we'll also want to assign it to our square here. So it's already selected. We've got our material selected. We can hit the assign material to selection box here, and it's assigned. Now you won't see any difference in the viewport here unless you've somehow managed to break something, but you will see a new material here for the badge. Now since I have two badges, I have to do that one more time. So I'll get the name of the badge there. I will clone for the other material here, and I will rename it. So instead of badge top, I'm going to call that badge bottom. Now, also going to make that visible, and after selecting our badge bottom object, I will assign it there. So you've got your two badge shaders in addition to the other ones for the ship. Now we need to actually configure the UV for the badge. So choose your badge and go up to the Objects tab here. In your modifier list, go and select UVW map. First thing you'll notice is that it buggerizes the texture. If you go across then to channel and change it to map channel 2 and hit enter, that'll fix that up there. Now you've got three axes that you can align this yellow square to. It is actually a square, it's just looking at it from the top. So you can align it to the x-axis, the y-axis, or the z-axis. At the moment it's aligned to the z-axis, and we want to keep it aligned to the z-axis because of the direction we're looking at the ship from. Now for some reason, if you use the z-axis from the top of the ship, it works. And from underneath the ship, if you use the y-axis, that also works. You will most likely have to come back and redo this channel mapping and the alignment of the yellow box depending on how the badge looks in game after you've given that a test. It's not hard, you just select the object again, go back to UVW map and just realign. There's no more difficulty than that, but it is just a little abstract. So to get it to align properly, I always go y-axis and then I reset it. That gives us the actual length and width of the box there. Now on the z-axis and the y-axis, the width of it is going to be the same. So I'm going to copy the length and change it to Z. Reset and view align. So you can see it's all short there, so I'll put the length in there like that. Now you can see that you've got a little yellow tag here. That's actually the top of your badge. So to make sure that the top of the badge is pointing in the right direction, we'll turn the ship around so that the top is pointing up, and we'll click the little box here to line everything up. And then we'll just hit view align down here again, and the little yellow tag will move to the top. So we'll repeat that at the bottom of the ship with the Y axis alignment, but I'll do that off screen. Now, to finish this up, you just right click in the box here and collapse all to make it permanent. Your little yellow box will go away, and that's it. All right, on to the next video.